Hey, so it's 7NV here, and I'm going to be doing another blog sort of thing. So I'm going to be talking about the 3.8 patch, more specifically the addition of spirit items on Twisted Treeline. So I've been talking to a couple of people in the Twisted Treeline community, and they just told me they didn't really like the idea of the spirit items being added to Twisted Treeline. I personally don't like it, but we'll see what we have to deal with. So I'm just going to talk about what's happening this patch and probably what's going to happen. So first, the starting build orders are probably going to change because the standard was longsword, cloth armor, 3 potions, and now with machete it can help increase your speed, so you could probably see some longsword and machete starts. And if you start longsword machete, Spirit Elder is only about 1.3k away, so we'll see what happens with that. So junglers such as Zach and Elise, I think they'll benefit quite well with Spirit Wraith item, because give that CDR, and especially Zach with that spell vamp, it'll give him quite a bit of sustain in team fights, and it's a pretty cheap item. And Spirit Elder, or Spirit Lizard Elder, is probably gonna have its overrated cost efficiency be carried over to Summoner's Rift. Twisted Treeline from Summoner's Rift. Although it is getting nerfed, I read the patch notes, and instead of having 45 attack damage, it's going to be having 35 attack damage. So this might hit its cost efficiency. We'll see how much it got hit with that nerf, because it didn't really gain much. It only gained an extra 5% damage to neutral mobs. But we'll see how Spirit Lizard Elder works. So I feel the combination of Spirit Lizard Elder and Grez's, or just the spirit items in general, with Grez's, can force extremely fast Viola. Because before, you could easily solo Viola if you were somewhat fed and had Grez's. And I have a feeling with the addition with the 30% damage from the spirit items, you're going to be dishing out a lot of damage to Viola. That 30% with Grez's, I wouldn't be surprised if there are tons and tons of fast Viola. But the thing is, I'm not really worried about the junglers with the spirit items. I'm more worried about people that abuse it, such as people from Summoner's Rift, because I'm scared as hell if someone gets singed, like singed with that Spirit Wraith item, with all that spell vent with Rylai's. Like, man, you're probably not gonna kill him. Like, if you left singed unbanned by accident, or something happened and they got singed, they build that spirit item, it's probably like the end of the world for you. It's gonna be the most annoying thing in the world. But yeah, Blue Asriel is probably gonna carry over to Twisted Treeline now. I've seen a couple of Blue Asriels. My team ran a couple of Blue Asriels, and it wasn't that effective because of the Spirit Lizard Elder item, but it still worked. So I feel as if with the Spirit item, Blue Asriel is probably gonna get a lot of hype in Twisted Treeline, because you can just kite bruisers for days. You have that extra 10% CDR now, and pretty much the blue item is complete now. But I personally like the Golem edition. I thought it was a pretty nice addition. I kind of like it. The tenacity and the health, it helps out tanks. But aside from the spirit items, Kazakh, he had his damage shifted a lot. Like, instead of his W applying his passive, now his Q does shitloads of damage. Like I already thought Kazakh was a bitch, like, to deal with. He had so much damage output, and I feel as if his W wasn't the factor. I feel as if his Q was like the thing that made Kazakh such a strong champion with the isolate and his passive. So I think Kazakh is going to be a lot stronger in his dueling and damaging components, but a lot weaker when it comes to poking. But yeah. Also, Nashor's Tooth got a nice buff / change. Diana, it might work nicely with Diana if you're looking for that kind of build. It's honestly, now it's like preference. You can go Nashor's, you can go Blackfire Torch, Wooglets, Lichbane. I don't know. It depends on what type of playstyle and what you're looking for. Also, Kale might be a little revamped, because I haven't seen Kale in like forever in Twisted Treeline. She used to be so strong, but now she's like gone. Hopefully, Nashor's Tooth will bring her back. Actually, hopefully it doesn't, because I hate Kale, but it's always nice to try and revamp champions. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the 3.8 patch, and I'll probably play Twisted Treeline for like a week, and then I'll do another blog. I'll probably do one in between. But yeah, This is just my opinion. I personally haven't played the PvE or done anything, but these are just my personal opinion and seeing what I'm looking forward to. Anyways, thanks for listening. Subscribe if you want to hear more, and have a great day.